Yo, what is good, Knicks Nation? Welcome back to Knicks Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to give you guys my thoughts of the New York Knicks absolutely demolishing the Orlando Magic with the final score of 121-96, going into Orlando, the second game of the year, after coming off that thrilling double overtime victory over the Boston Celtics in our opener. We go into Orlando and we versing a team that we have to beat, and we just absolutely destroy them, up by 30 points at half, and we beat them by that much. We set a franchise record 24 threes made throughout the entire game. That is ridiculous. This Knicks team is so deep. There's not one player that went off. The entire team went off. It was a well-balanced effort from the starters to the bench. Even we got the third stringers like the rookies, Quentin Grimes, getting some minutes at the end, getting his first bucket. Man, this is a great Knicks game, and I'm excited to break it down. Before I hop into the video, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Knicks Media, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at nyknicks_media. And if you enjoy the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's get right into today's video. So, like I said in the intro, guys, going into tonight's game, I think every single Knicks fan knew we have to win this game. It's a must-win. If we're going to be a contender in the Eastern Conference, you need to be able to beat the teams like the Orlando Magic. And man, they look like a really bad team. No offense to any Magic fans if you guys are watching this video. But Knicks fans, going into this game, we knew that this is a must-win game, simply because if you want to be competitive and you want to be known as a really good team in the NBA, you need to take care of the advantages when you're the favorites, when you're going up against lesser opponents like the Orlando Magic, and that's exactly what they did. Right out of the gate, we got hot. It looked like it was like shooting practice. Nobody missed. Evan Fournier returning to Orlando in his, first time as a New York Knick going to Orlando. As we know, he had 7 seasons over there, and he looked like a great player, guys. Evan Fournier is looking like a very good signing for the New York Knicks. I know we gave him a big contract. Some Knicks fans are a little skeptical about the contract. We gave him a lot of money, but so far so good. Evan Fournier looks like a very good move from Leon Rose. He is everything that this offense was lacking last year. Another playmaker that can take the ball and shoot it off the dribble, playmake for others. He's doing everything, and I've been very impressed with Evan Fournier on the defensive side of the ball as well. Julius Randle continues to thrive, almost a near triple-double. Derrick Rose off the bench. Kemba Walker start off with three straight three-pointers. It was just an overall great game, and I'm super excited to dive into it. So let's get right into the individual performances tonight. Randle logged 30 minutes in total and had 21 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 9 of 16 from the field, 2 steals. What more can you ask from our superstar in Julius Randle? A near triple-double. Like, it just looks so easy and effortless out there, shooting 9 for 16 from the field. That's well over 50%. Julius Randle is truly establishing himself as the leader of this team, and as an upcoming, he's establishing himself as a star in this league. He is playing like everything that we need in our number one option for the New York Knicks. And the greatest thing about what Randle has to worry about with the Knicks is it's not all on him, and you can feel that, where Randle doesn't feel like he has to do everything. That's what it was last year. He had a lot to prove, and especially in the playoffs, it felt like he had to do everything for us. But no, now Julius Randle understands that the two-man game with Evan Fournier is completely amazing. First of all, the handoffs, him and Evan Fournier have a great chemistry already, but Julius Randle looks so much more relaxed in his third season with the New York Knicks. He understands that he has a contract already. He's here long term. He feels very comfortable. He understands that he can trust his teammates more on the perimeter, and it was great to see Julius Randle continuing to hit those tough shots, three-pointers, driving to the rack, dunking on people, facilitating the rock, near triple-double. He's putting up just great stats night in and night out. And then Evan Fournier, he finished with 18 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 5 of 12 from the field, and 2 steals, 4 for 9 from downtown. This is what I'm saying. 2 steals from Evan Fournier. That's 6 steals on the season so far in 2 games for Evan Fournier. He is a very good defender. I know that when we replaced Reggie Bullock with Evan Fournier, we all thought and anticipated, like, okay, Fournier's a better offensive player, but we're going to be regressing on the defensive side of the ball. Well, Evan Fournier, he might not be as good as Reggie Bullock in terms of like lockdown perimeter defense, but Evan Fournier is a very good defender when it comes to defensive instincts, getting into the passing lanes, knowing where he is. He had a lot of great film against the Celtics, switching. He's a really good, intelligent, high IQ basketball player. So his defense has been very impressive for me for sure. And, you know, his offensive game is everything we expected. Spot up shooter, can create his own jump shot, attacking the rim, playmaking. Evan Fournier is going to be a very good piece for this Knicks team all throughout the season. I'm so excited he is here with the New York Knicks. And then Kemba Walker, he started off red hot. He had 3 straight three-pointers. And I love how Kemba Walker's our starting point guard, and it doesn't even feel like we're relying on him to do a lot. Like, against the Celtics, he had 10 points. Tonight, he has 11 points, and it's not like we're relying on Kemba to do all the dirty work for us. He just starts the game. He gets his three-pointers. I think he has 6 three-pointers so far this season because he had 3 against the Celtics and now 3 tonight against the Magic. So if that's what Kemba Walker is going to bring us, sign me up. He looks very good out there, very fluid with his dribble moves, creating his own shot off the dribble. I love what I'm seeing from Kemba Walker. RJ Barrett, he did not have the best game tonight. He had 25 minutes in total, only 7 points, 7 rebounds, 3 dimes, 3 of 8 from the field, 1 block and 1 steal, and he was 0 for 5 from downtown. See, this is what I love about RJ Barrett. Even though his shot was not there from the perimeter, he still goes out there, plays lockdown defense, getting a block and a steal, also crashing the boards with 7 and facilitating the rock with 3 assists. That's why I love RJ Barrett, because he's an all-around player. He's not just a score-first mentality. If his shot's not there, he impacts the game all over the place. Not everybody's going to be able to shoot it lights out every single night. And I don't know if you guys remember, but my recap video against the Celtics, I said this team, it's going to be all about who's going to go off tonight, because we have so many guys. Like, for example, Immanuel Quickley, I'm going to get into him eventually. He did not do anything against the Celtics, but tonight he popped off with 16. You know, there's going to be so many different players that have their nights and some other players that have their off nights, because we have so many players on this team that can play ball, and it feels good, guys. It feels damn good. Mitchell Robinson, we had a little scare with Mitchell Robinson. He almost had an injury. Luckily, he came back out there. We all thought it was a hamstring, but whew, that was a really good sign that Mitch went back out there, because I was really concerned. I know Knicks fans were as well. Mitch finished with 6 points, 9 rebounds, 3 of 6 from the field, and Mitch just looks, you know, he's getting into shape. You know that he's not 100% there in terms of his conditioning. His game speed's not there. He's still trying to get his timing. He's still trying to get his rhythm as a basketball player, because, you know, recovering from foot surgery, putting on all that weight, he's still getting used to his body. But I love what I'm seeing from Mitch. He's a high motor, and he's only going to get better and better as the season progresses. Let's just hope that he can stay healthy. Now, getting into the bench unit, starting off with Immanuel Quickley. Woo! IQ, it was good to see this, because I saw some people on Twitter, like, after the Celtics game, they're worried. They're like, yo, Richie, like, is IQ going to be buried in the bench? How is he going to find minutes? He didn't look good against the Celtics. I'm like, yo, like, IQ will be fine, guys. Like, that's what Knicks fans have to realize. Like, this team, there's going to be nights where some guys don't get minutes because other guys are playing well, and that's not a bad thing. Like, for example, RJ Barrett and Kemba Walker did not play at all, really, in the second half. Why? Because guys like Immanuel Quickley, Alec Burks, and Obi Toppin, the guys off the bench, they were playing really well, and we had a really comfortable lead, so we didn't have to worry about putting our starters out there for the entire second half, and that's the luxury of having such a deep team. So Immanuel Quickley going out there with 16 points, 3 dimes, 2 rebounds, 5 of 10 from the field, 4 of 8 from downtown, and a steal. You just love everything from IQ. You know, this is his second year in the NBA. You want to see him take that next step. He has the confidence, he has the jump shot, he has the tenacity, he has the energy, he has everything you want in a guard that can just shoot the lights out of it. He has so much confidence, and I just love that Immanuel Quickley had a really good game, because definitely did not look good against the Celtics, but tonight was a very good sign for Immanuel Quickley. And then Obi Toppin, another great game for Obi off the bench. 13 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 5 of 8 from the field. And this is the most impressive part about Obi, in my opinion. 2 steals and a block for Obi Toppin. This tells you that he put so much time in the offseason, not only in his offensive game, but his defensive game, because that's what was lacking with Obi Toppin last year. That's why he was not getting a lot of minutes under Tom Thibodeau. If you don't play defense, Tom Thibodeau's not going to get you out there, but now he's taking a big step defensively, and you can tell. Obi Toppin has so much confidence shooting the ball from downtown. He was 2 for 4 from downtown. He did struggle from the free throw line, 1 for 5. That definitely needs to be cleaned up. That's totally unacceptable. But Obi Toppin looks like a completely different player. 14 points against the Celtics, 13 points tonight against the Magic. Wow, Obi Toppin has been very impressive. And then Alec Burks, 12 points, 7 dimes for Alec Burks off the bench, 4 of 7 from the field. What else can you ask for Alec Burks? He's just such a perfect player to come off the bench for this Knicks team. We're never going to rely on Burks to do a lot. He comes in, he's a spot-up shooter, he can create his own shot, he can go to the rim, he can facilitate for others. 7 assists off the bench for Alec Burks. Are you kidding me? That's phenomenal. And then Derrick Rose also had a great game. Everybody had a good game tonight. It's pretty insane. Derrick Rose, he finished with 12 points of his own, 7 assists of his own, basically the same exact stats as Alec Burks. What are the odds of that? We had so many assists tonight. I'm not sure the exact amount as the team goes, but I think we had well over 20 plus assists in this game, which is a very good sign. But Derrick Rose, man, you just love his confidence out there. You love his, demeanor in terms of his ability to get in space. He is a crazy jump shot, 4 of 6 from downtown. Woo! This looks good because D Rose did not have the best game against the Celtics, but I wasn't worried. I know you guys were not worried about D Rose whatsoever, but it's a good sign to see D Rose back out there, knocking down his shots, going to the rim, facilitating for others because he's a big part to this team off the bench. And then getting into the guys that got in at the end of the game because we were blowing out the Magic by that much. Quentin Grimes got some minutes, 4 in total. His first jump shot of his NBA career was a three-pointer, and it was a splash. Great to see the rookie Quentin Grimes go out there and with confidence pull that thing because, unfortunately, injuries are part of the game, and I don't want to predict anything, but say anything does go down, down the line, somebody gets nicked up, somebody gets injured, I feel like Quentin Grimes has a really good shot to get into this rotation if there's injuries. I have confidence in him because based on what I've seen from him in the preseason and even tonight, he looks like he belongs in the NBA. He's going to get his minutes throughout the season. I genuinely believe that. Deuce McBride also got some time tonight as well. He didn't really score, but he did have some tenacity on the rebounds. And defensively, Kevin Knox got some time as well. But yeah, guys, also Jericho Sims got some minutes. He had his first bucket of his NBA career, 9 minutes in total, 2 points, 4 boards, 1 of 2 from the field, and a block shot. So it's great to see Jericho Sims out there making some plays. So yeah, guys, that's my thoughts about this game. We went out there against the Orlando Magic. We took care of business like we're supposed to, making a franchise record for the most threes in a Knicks game and in Knicks history. This is crazy, guys. The Knicks are taking care of business. They're a well-balanced team, great coached. Woo, this feels good. Leave a comment down below your thoughts about the game. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Let's go, Knicks. Peace.